Alright, here we go. I've been complaining about no content for a long time, but we finally got it. The poll blog is out for one of the pieces of content that I was most excited for, which is the Nightmare of Ashihama. Now, so this is just some lore stuff. I don't really care about that. Sisterhood Sanctuary. Okay, so this is just all more lore stuff, I'm guessing. I'm like skimming through it and like I don't really see anything important. Oh, wait a second. This image looks sick though. This area looks nice, you know? It looks a bit too similar to TOB in my opinion, but you know, it makes sense because it's like roughly the same area, but you know, it looks sick. I think it looks cool. What else is here? Okay, so just a rough model, okay. The Nightmare. I'm guessing this doesn't have anything to do with like the actual mechanics, right? This is all just lore stuff. You can access the boss by running south of Port Phasmatis or by paying 10,000 coins to Andrus, north of the Ectofungus. Okay, I actually really like the design. It sounds really minor, but think about it like Zalandra scrolls. How like it's worth it to use the Zalandra kills to go for trips at Zulra, and the 10,000 coins you pay is gonna be like that. Where like people can run there if they're just like learning it, but optimally when you get to the point where you can farm it, you're gonna want to pay 10,000 coins to like fight the Nightmare, and you know, it's going to make your kills per hour a lot faster. Well, I don't know about a lot faster, maybe a bit faster, but certainly if the boss is good enough, it'll be worth the 10,000 coins you pay for it. There's a barrier and a timer, so I'm guessing it's kind of like Corp. Okay. So this sounds actually really annoying to do. It doesn't mention any kind of instance chest, right? Yeah, it doesn't mention any kind of instance chest, which is kind of sketchy to me. That's a really big red flag to me because, like, say it's not instanced, right? Then it's gonna be kind of fucked to play it if it's popular or just like day one in general. That sounds really fucked if it's not instanced. Because there's gonna be so many people trying to do it, and like day one, either the situation is you're just not gonna be able to fight the boss at all, or it's just like, when you do fight, it's just going to be the same as like FFA massing, right? Where it's like, you don't really know the mechanics of the boss. You just like brute force it down with like Ruby Bolt's E or some shit. And I really don't like that idea. I don't know. I understand the need to make certain bosses not instanced because like you want to limit the amount of stuff coming in, right? Because Zulra's not instanced, Warcraft's not instanced. They bring so much shit into the game. Imagine how much shit Revenants would bring into the game if they weren't instanced. But at the same time, it's like it's not fun to play around bosses that aren't instanced. Like Corp Beast is complete cancer to kill because it's not instanced, and like you have to do it in a group, or else you're just gonna solo it and you're gonna get crashed, and it's just not a good time. So yeah, I'm not into it. Rewards. We'd like players to test out the rewards. From Thursday's game update, they'll open the tournament worlds. Okay. Inquisitor's Mace. One-handed crush weapon, 75 attack, doesn't degrade. Wait a second, Jagex? Hold up. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. Jagex, you are. Oh. Wow. So sorry about the science, but I was thinking about something. I was looking at the stats and I was like, wait a second. This is like that one meme, you know, where it's like, can I copy your homework or something like that, you know? What the hell is this? Is Jagex actually retarded? We already fucked up the rapier by releasing Blade of Saildor. And then you release this? Are you guys actually retarded? What the fuck? So, Grazi Rapier, you first fuck it up and lower its niches by releasing Dragon Hunter Lance, which is overpowered as fuck, and took out, like, most of the monsters that are weak to stab already, because, like, most of those are just dragons. And then, like, you know, you relegate this weapon to a niche status of just the weapon you use for Slayer if you're rich. And then you release this shit? Are you kidding me? Jagex! You guys are legit retarded. What the fuck is this? Use your fucking brains, man. Stop copying old ideas. Stop devaluing old items that are like already niche and come with a new item. This shit's gonna be worth nothing. Like what, 90 mil, 80 mil? That's fucking nothing. Jagex, you guys are retarded. Get it together. Okay. Staff of Nightmare. Maybe this is the scythe of the raid. No, the scythe T-bow equivalent. I know it's not a raid, but like, let's see what this is. Powerful magic weapon once in the possession of shamans of different orbs. Wait, I don't get it. What's the orbs part? 65 magic. Okay. That's worse than Kodai, right? Cause Kodai is supposed to be like what's Kodai? Just search stuff. Cause I think I have the wiki tab open now. Yeah, it is worse than Kodai. Okay, so what's the point? 3 different orbs. Whoa there. Allows the staff to cast standard spells a tick faster than normal, and removes delay when auto casting. Okay, so it turns the regular spell book into basically a trident then. That is pretty strong. It is strong, but you know, the Sanguinesti exists, and the Sanguinesti is really overpowered already because it lets you heal so much. It's worth like what, 1 or 2 brews in a solo, and that matters a lot. So the fact that you can give up those brews for a bit more damage with this harmonized staff, I like it. I like that trade-off. I'd have to see a bit more numbers to see like how well it tests, and obviously there's going to be like implication of PvP, which a lot of people aren't going to be too happy about. But overall, I do like this blue orb so far. Gives the staff a special attack that fires a single spell at the target. The spell requires no runes but costs 50% special energy. Deals up to 65. Whoa, okay. 65 base damage. Sorry, I'm like processing in my head. 65 base damage plus 15% from the actual staff, right? Because that's 15%. Then you add in the 7.5% potential from Ancestral. Not that I expect anyone to use this with Ancestral in PvP. But 10% of Occult, that's 25% damage. So like, say 25%. This is just the staff plus Occult. That would be... What is that, like 16 bonus damage? So that's 81. You add another 5%, and that's like 19 bonus damage, so like 84 damage. I mean, it can't 100 to 0 you, but 84 damage max hit, that's a lot. I don't know what the max of an AGS is, but I'm pretty sure that's more than the max of an AGS, isn't it? Let me search that up actually. Like, this show me the Armadillo Godsword max hit. Judgment. What's the max hit? Just over 90 damage? No. It's over 70, so this is stronger than an AGS. Okay, I was fine with it until like I saw that, because most people in PvP bring a mage set anyways, right? But if it's stronger than an AGS, I don't know how I feel about that. If it was like 70 damage, like sure, like 70 max, then that'd be comparable to an AGS, right? Something like 73 or whatever that number is. This though, it's sketchy. That's all I have to say. I think this is kind of sketchy. I'll have to look. I'll wait for someone else post the numbers more so I can check it. But it sounds really strong to me, a bit overtuned. But I don't know what the actual max hit of stuff like claws and AGS is. So like I'll have to see that for myself and then make a judgment. But for now, it sounds a bit strong with all the damage boosting gear from Magic. Eldritch Orb. Eldritch Orb for green. Gives the attack, also another special attack one. Single spell, no runes, 75%. Okay, so it does only 50% base damage. Restores the caster points by 50% of the damage dealt. Interesting. I could see this having application in the Inferno, actually. Because then it's like bringing Ancient Mace to the Inferno. I don't know how I feel about that. it's an interesting niche, but I feel like the niche of this item is literally just going to be for Inferno, and does it let you autocast still? Yeah, it lets you autocast still, right? So I think it'll be good for what's it called? When you're barraging Necreos or some shit. So I don't know. This one's a weird one. I don't like. My position is that I don't like things that make the game easier for no reason, because this doesn't really add anything to the game. It just gives you more prayer potions basically, and I don't really like changes that are just makes the game easier without adding a new niche. Because the harmonized orb, I could see it making the game easy. It is harmonized orb is weird. It makes the game easier if you're skilled. Like if you're skilled enough to pull off the methods where you don't need the Sanguinesti anymore, like the healing from the Sanguinesti is basically a crutch, and like the harmonized orb will let you deal more damage. Like in situations like that, I like the fact that it makes the game easier because like it takes skill to use it properly. But something like Eldritch Orb, it makes the game easier, but it doesn't take any skill to use. It just like you press a button and you get more prayer. That kind of stuff I don't like. So orange is a maybe right now. I'll have to see damage calcs, and it depends on what PvPers feel. But I might end up skipping the question just to let the PvPers decide, because it sounds like their kind of content. But at the same time, I'm the one who's going to be getting PK'd by it. So it's like, if I see that the max hit is higher than AGS by a decent amount, like maybe 3 or 4 max hits higher, I'd probably vote no to it. But if it's not, I probably won't care and I'll just skip the question. But green, it's looking like a no from me. Blue is a definite yes for me so far. Okay, so Siren's Tome. Magical tome created by the Sirens of Ashihama. This tome was once... Okay, I don't care about that. What does it do? Tradable, requires 75 magic, doesn't degrade. Whoa! Okay, so that's our first % damage offhand, isn't it? That's some interesting design, though, because previously we had Tome of Fire, and I assumed that we had this harmonized orb, so we could use it with Tome of Fire to get the % damage from there. But this gives us plus 10% damage anyways. Ooh. Attachment to the Mage's Book too. Okay. So that is a lot of damage on one item, because it's not like we had an upgrade for magic before. Like, this is the only magic item that gives us plus % damage. So, and it's plus 25%, not 25%, sorry, plus 25 magic damage too. That's, what's an Arcane Spirit Shield? Yeah, so it's stronger than an Arcane Spirit Shield in accuracy too. So what's the point of Arcane now? Did this item crash today? I don't get it. Like, this is so strong. Why does it even have, like, It's an why is it an upgrade of a Mage's Book? If it's an upgrade of a Spectral, I'd be more likely to vote yes, but Spectral has been like the iconic mage defense item, and like it makes sense that a tome would upgrade from the Mage's Book, right? But like between this and Grazi, I mean not Grazi, the crushed Grazi, between those two, I really don't like this content like reward so far. The staff I think was great. This tome, though, I think it misses the mark by a bit. This one was just lazy as fuck. Jack was retarded for even pulling that one. The tome. This is the most weird one for me yet, because I don't know how I feel about the fact that tome is entering the game. Because like magic definitely needs the damage buff like that, but that's a global buff to damage. And like you know how I feel about buffs that make the game easier without doing anything, right? Like, this doesn't add anything to the game. It just makes the game easier. It just says, like, buy this tome and you deal, what is it, like 2 max hits or something like that? 4 max hits maybe? Something like that. More damage just because you have this item. And that kind of stuff I don't like. Inquisitor's armor belongs to the Inquisitor. Okay. 70 strength, 30 defense. 70 strength? That's an interesting defense rack. What kind of... Is this made for Zerkers, I'm guessing? Plus 4. So that's less than Serp, more than 8 is not. Doesn't degrade, right? Yeah, it doesn't degrade. I mean, we already have a new Natus Not Helm. So, having this Sure, why not? Wait, it gives crush attack bonuses. Hold up. I just realized this is the only armor that gives crush attack bonuses, right? So that's actually really strong. Oh, that's sneaky, Jagex. That is so fucking sneaky, you bastards. Oh, I get it. Crush attack bonuses for a new best in slot generic crush weapon. That is sneaky, Jagex. You bastards. I see. I get it now. Okay, so how does this compare with Bandos? That I'm kind of embarrassed right now because I don't actually know the stats of Bandos, which I really should know. So this is +2, and this is +2. This has more defense bonuses though. This has the crush attack, that ever so important crush attack bonus, right? And we all know that actually bonuses barely ever matter. Oh, that is very, very sneaky. And Bandos, I'll just press the Bandos armor set, right? Bandos chestplate is also 4. I get it. So this gear is just better than Bandos then. Because you would even have the prayer bonus to match. How convenient. Oh, better prayer bonus. Okay, so you wear the Justiciar, not the Justiciar, the Natus Not Face Guard with the Inquisitor, Hauberk, and Tassets. And you know, you're set. What the heck is this? Jagex is sneaky. Very sneaky. That is something I definitely do not like. And I already talked about how much I don't like getting stats for free. This does not introduce anything new to the game at all. This is just basically saying, have Bandos with crush attack. I like the way the armor looks, but I hate the way it's balanced. The fucked part is, because anyone can vote on this poll, like the poll is not restricted to high level players, no one's going to think about the balance. They're just going to think, like, oh shit, we've asked for this armor for a long time. Now they're finally giving it to us. Thank you. We're voting yes. And they won't even think about the implications of this on the game's balance, or how they're like trying to sneakily introduce another thing that makes Grazi worthless. Just like, I don't fucking know what they're doing anymore at Jagex. Jagex, they're idiots, okay? You know, I don't like the way this game's direction is going. I really, really hate it. I'll still play the Nightmare of Ashihama when it comes out, but I'm pretty sure I'm voting no to everything other than this and the orbs. So, thanks for watching. I know my viewers don't like it when I'm negative, but you know, this content really fucking sucks.